Dude, I so have so many friends, you guys.
Dude,
you guys don't even worry about it.
What I hate is when you have it.
Busy.
When you have it as available and you're in a game, it like makes the frames drop in the game. You're like, oh no, like why? No, because it pops up in the corner and like rips into the screen.
Good. Good. Did I set all this right? Yeah, I totally set all this right. Yay, me. Alright, so. In this edition of Dark Heresy Scumbag, DM Day, everything that takes place is occurring in an unusual world where the laws don't quite make sense. All three of you...
Like physical laws?
Like, just the laws of, physics. And
just making sure.
This is gonna get a bit fucking crazy.
All three of you awaken in different rooms.
Sweet.
Garvel, you awaken in a long corridor with very large tiling on the floor. Each tile is about 1 meter wide, and there's about 8 tiles long, and maybe 10 or so ranks back. Tybalt, you wake up. Oh, also, Garvel, it's incredibly dark. Like, it's nearly pitch black in your room. Just so you know. Tybalt, you wake up in a more well-lit room. The floor is actually carpeted, luxuriously so. In the room, all you can see are bookcases surrounding the walls of... on 3 walls. On the 4th wall, there is a doorway. In the middle of the room, there is a podium with a small box. And just to the left of that, on the ceiling and floor, are 2 mirrors.
Can Tybalt play in this world every week?
It's
my kind of room.
Can I always be here? Zach, you awaken in a very uncomfortable metal chair with 2 monitors in front of you. One of them showing nearly all black with just little flecks of light every once in a while as you see someone turning and taking in their surroundings. The other one, you see a very lush carpeted room and a scared-looking tech priest. Curiously scared-looking tech priest.
Can I go in that room?
I'm going to give you and Tybalt have one choice. The way that this is going to work is Garvel and Tybalt have to make their way through their rooms, respectively. You have the choice of either helping or hindering one of them each time. You can either do that job, or you can switch places with Tybalt.
So I have Tybalt on one screen. Is Garvel on the other?
Yes, he's in the dark room, but it's too dark to really clearly see him.
So I can't really. Okay.
So
then, when you said that I could see people moving just a little bit, was that like?
That's Garvel.
That's Garvel. Okay.
That's Garvel getting up and looking around.
Just to clarify, he's not helping or hindering one of us. He's helping one of us and hindering the other.
No.
Or is he? No. He's just choosing. Maybe I feel like.
He has an option between the 2 of you in each room.
And he can choose to do either or, but only for one of us?
But only one.
Okay.
So I could feasibly just hinder Tybalt.
Yes.
It's gonna be the best week ever.
just watch as it's like I'm in like some beer factory or something. I'm screwed.
Alright, so would you like to switch with Tybalt and instead do his quest line and have him be the help and hindering kind of guy? Or do you wanna have all the power? Or at least some of the power?
I'll stay in my position of power.
Alright. Good.
Fuck.
Alright. Zek, you are looking around. You can't move other than your hands. On each of your hands there is a red and a green light corresponding to the monitors you see in front of you. Obviously, if you touch the green light, you'll be helping the person on that monitor. If you touch the red light, you'll be trying to hinder the person on that monitor.
Okay, so there's 2 buttons for each hand?
Yes, each hand has 2 buttons. There's a little note that explains all of this. And I'm going to say, out of character, not as a DM. Well, as the DM, but not to you guys.
Yeah.
If you can all get through this, everybody, including Danny, gets 200 experience. If only one of you gets through this, that person gets 350 experience.
Out of curiosity,
Sweet.
how does Zek...
Yeah, so can I never...
Does he
You'll
just kill
find-
both of us?
No, you'll find out later. You'll find out later.
Fair
In the
enough.
next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Hopefully in this episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Let's just carry this over to next week.
Danny, I know you're back,
Yeah.
but we had things to get through, alright?
A third monitor comes down from the ceiling and 2 buttons appear under your feet.
And a button appears under each foot. You can't see which color they are, but
You're pretty sure they're both red.
you slam on both of them, his nuts instantaneously implode. Oh, that was mean.
And Garfel falls over drunk.
I
Alright,
fall over drunk into the red buttons.
Zane or Tybalt, roll for initiative.
Let me just get right on that. D100?
No, slash roll 1d10. You forgot it now.
No.
Okay, I need to get rid of this stupid 3D die thing. It's driving me insane.
Alright. You get the glory of going first.
Sweet.
Right, I forgot. Anything that's not a D100 higher is better.
Yes.
I was like, yes. Nailed it.
Okay, so in this area I'm in this hallway, am I like in the middle of this hallway? You said it's 8 squares ahead of me?
There's a wall right behind you. Like if you
Okay.
went backwards at all, you would hit a wall. And
Okay.
there are about 10 or so meters of squares in front of you, and 3 flanking you on either side.
Okay. I wish to travel forward, I guess.
Directly forward?
Yes.
Can you roll an awareness check for me?
No problem.
D100.
This will be the
D100.
1D.
Oh god.
Alright, you take a step forward, a very cautious and defensive kind of step. And as you take the step, the tile that you step on kind of clicks down, and a whirring noise is heard from the other side of the room. Can you roll an agility test for me? Alright, so a giant metal ball fires from the other side of the room towards your head, and just in the nick of time, you dodge out of the way and it smashes into the wall behind you, leaving a fairly sizable indentation into the plascrete.
How long can you keep it up?
For days.
Yeah. You're gonna run into every single trap, but not a single one is gonna hit you. Fuck your rolls.
You are now standing on that trap tile. What do you want to do next?
I wish to kid. So, our character Kate, we only travel one tile at a time, I'm guessing, right?
You
That's-
do.
Yeah, okay.
You're in a dark room.
Conversely,
you need to feel your way.
Oh.
you
Okay.
could try and sprint across it,
No.
but that might be
no,
dangerous.
You only get one dodge roll per turn.
Many traps at the same time. Okay, I will take a step. I'll go left.
Alright, will you roll an awareness test for me? Alright, as you're about to take that step left, your foot barely touches the tile and you feel it kind of push down, and you know that it's going to trigger if you go that way.
Okay. That's a close one.
What do you want to do? Because you can't now step on it. Well, you could. You could actually go and
Yeah.
step on it if you wanted to.
I wish to travel forward again. Full
Okay.
speed ahead.
You step forward and nothing actually happens. Congratulations. You have 8 more ranks to go. What do you want to do now?
I wish to go forward again.
Can you roll an awareness test for me? Can you roll a dodge test for me?
By the way, Richard, you need to let me know before you pull that up, because I'm looking at stats and stuff, and I figure that's here, so I'll just sit over here.
Stop looking at stats, Dan. Damn you. We don't need them for this game.
Oh.
Well, I actually just need them for him.
Okay.
For right now. So. Good. Good. Alright, so. As you take your, you take a step forward, kind of cockily, knowing that you, just
Wait forward.
realized that that was a trap, so you figure you would be able to do that again. You step forward and down, and this click's even stronger than before. And again, you hear the all too horrifying sounds of a whirring noise in the distance. As you prepare yourself to dodge, a smaller ball hits you from the left and knocks you down to your right, before another ball smacks you, sending you all the way back to the beginning of the room.
God damn.
It doesn't hurt very much. It's depressing.
It's mostly your pride.
It's mostly your pride that was injured. Zach, at any point in time in this, you can either choose to help or hinder him. I'm just letting you know that.
But he's already back at the start. There's not much point in
So-
hindering.
I know.
Okay, so question: if I'm looking on the darker monitor right now,
Yeah.
how much of like what is happening can I see?
You can see a figure moving forward very cautiously, and then when the ball goes off, there's a little flash of light, and you can catch that there's something flying at him, and that something just hit him and sent him all the way back.
Oh, okay, so I can tell that it hit him. So
Yeah.
then, okay, so I want to push the green button then.
To help him?
Yeah.
All right, Garvel, as you hit the back wall, you look up and you see about 6 tiles in front of you, all lit up in white. What do you want to
Yes.
do?
I wish to travel down the 6 tiles.
All right. You now have 4 tiles to get through.
Yes.
Do you want to keep going, or Tybalt, do you want to start doing your tests?
It doesn't matter to me when I start.
Okay.
As soon as you switch over to me, I'll pop over there.
All right.
I just don't want
Tybalt, what do you want to do?
Okay.
Because I just don't want to get too close to those notes.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave Verret alone for a while and let him ponder on his situation and how to proceed forward.
Alright, so you said I woke up, I'm in a room, I'm against the edge like he is, but I'm not like up against a wall or anything.
Yes,
I'm
it's just a carpeted room. You're leaning. You woke
did
up
say
leaning
dimly
against.
lit or well lit?
It's lit.
Okay.
It's like a normal room would be.
You said books on 2 of the walls?
There's books on 3 of the walls.
3
You're
of the
leaning
walls.
against a bookcase,
Okay.
and there's 2 flanking you, and
And
on
then
the
there's
end of the
the-
room is a door.
At the end of the room is a door, there's a podium with a box on it, and you said 2 mirrors?
And there are 2 next to it. There is a mirror on the roof and a mirror on the floor.
Yeah. We'll go see what's up with the box. Why not? That
Okay.
couldn't be a trap. Also curiosity. Kill the cat. Why not?
You bastard.
My stumpy teeth will save me.
Alright. Hold on, let me clear this, because you're probably going to want to read and reread this. There. Damn it, not that far down. Alright. As you come upon the box,
Mm-hmm.
you realize that it's very ornately designed, despite being fairly minimalistic around, like in the center. It's just a black box, but around it are very ornate designs. In the center of the box, there is an inflated puzzle for you.
Okay.
And on the puzzle, it asks, what is the next number of this series? And it lists 5 digits, 6, 14, 36, 98, and 276. And below that are 4 dials with 0 through 9.
Okay, so
It's a puzzle.
So I can read this?
You can read this, yes, over and over. As long as you want, and if this is going to take a while, we can go back to Garble.
Yeah, you can probably go ahead and just switch back to Garble.
Okay, I wish to step to the right.
Alright, you step to the right, no problem. Nothing really actually happens.
Okay. So again, out of character, so this room, you said it's about 10 tiles ahead, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is there any limit to the tiles on the left and right now?
Yes, right now you have one tile, and then you'll hit the rightmost wall.
Okay. So I wish to travel forward.
Okay. You travel forward unimpeded. Congratulations.
Sweet. I wish to travel right.
Towards the wall?
Yeah, against the wall.
Can you roll an awareness check for me? Can you roll a dodge check for me? What's your agility?
It is 39.
And do you have dodge plus 10 yet?
No, I don't.
So once again, being kind of sure of yourself, thanks to the illuminated tiles and just being generally right last time, you sure-footedly step down on a tile, hear a familiar click, and hear whirring in the distance. Oddly enough this time, no ball comes at you. But the whirring continues. What do you want to do?
Well, let's go forward and check it out.
Alright. You step forward. Can you take an awareness check for me? Can you take a dodge check for me? What's your dodge again? 30?
39.
39. Nice. Alright, so you step forward. What?
Can I come in now? So right now, Zach is looking at the black monitor and he sees that he pushed the green button, and from what I can tell, not much happened. So Zach is gonna go and push the red button right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Good. That's my favorite part. Alright. So, you step forward. You hear the creak, and the whirring noise intensifies. As you see 3 balls coming from different directions, you deftly, and just barely dodge from being smashed between the 3 of them. Wiping the sweat off of your brow and calming your nerves and preventing your hands from trembling too much, you look back and see very slowly a small line of spikes proceeding forward from the wall that you were initially against.
Oh.
What do you want to do? You're now 4 ranks away from being done.
Still 4 tiles away?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since I'm close near the wall, I want to move back towards the center of the hall, so I want to go left.
Okay. Will you roll an awareness check for me? Alright. You move to the left and nothing actually happens.
Oh, yeah.
I hate this. Have
Sue.
you figured it out yet, Zach?
No. It's really irritating me.
Good. This is probably the easier of them all.
Good.
It's gonna take a while.
It is gonna take a while.
Alright. Yeah, you're now one over to the left and still 4 ranks away from being done. What do you want to do?
I wish to try and travel forward.
Alright, will you roll an awareness check for me? Nice. You step forward completely unhindered, And you notice that when you do, the tile directly to the left, right, and in front of you are slightly raised. What do you want to do?
Wait, so say again. So the tiles in front of me are raised or behind?
The tile directly in front of you is raised. The tile directly to the right and the left of you are also slightly raised.
Can I travel on an angle, like forward and right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can travel diagonally.
Yeah, I wish I go... Or wait, no. Okay, I want to go diagonal, forward and left.
So towards the center of the room more and forward? Yeah. Alright. You step forward and diagonally onto the tile and nothing happens. You're now 3 ranks away from the door, which is now 1 rank to your left, as well as being 3 in front of you.
Okay. I wish to try and travel forward again.
Can you roll an awareness check for me? Can you roll a dodge check for me? Good.
Can I hear sound through these monitors that I can see, or can I just see images?
You can hear some sounds, but you cannot hear anything from Garvel's room. You can hear Tybalt and his mechadendrites kind of chittering away as he sits and thinks about his puzzling though.
Okay.
Anyways, you take a step forward, and from behind you, you hear, or you turn around quickly to see the wall of spikes plummeting forward towards you. As it's moving closer towards you, the spike in the middle rank, kind of high up, actually fires at you and strikes you in the shoulder for 8 wounds of damage.
Shit.
Okay, can I see this happening? Like, can I see like any shine of the spikes or anything? Like,
you know exactly. As soon as you hit the button and the spikes came out, you could see all of that.
Okay, so I see that, and I push the green button.
No, you're out of helps and hinders for him.
Oh, I can only do it once?
You can only do it once in each of the rooms.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I get it. He can help and hinder once per room.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like once per turn, and then I was confused when you didn't switch back between us each time. Okay.
Once a room, he can either choose to help or hinder, or he can do both.
Good.
So I pushed the button and nothing happened.
Yeah, you push the button, and nothing happens.
And he's already pushed the help button for me and it didn't do anything?
He's never pushed the help button for you.
Oh. I thought he said I pushed the green button, it didn't look like it did anything, so I go back over there and hit the red button for...
No.
He's only helped and fucked over Garvel.
Okay.
So you take 8 wounds of damage, but you are still on that tile.
Okay.
The wall of spikes is now moving 2 ranks for every turn you take.
Okay.
It's
So
4 ranks behind you.
So Zane, realizing he has to get the hell out of here as fast as he can, attempts to run forward twice. Like okay,
You're basically going to try and sprint to the door.
Yeah, I'm going to try and travel forward 2 squares into the left one.
Okay.
So Zane attempts to sprint forward 2 steps and 1 to the left.
Well, you roll 1 dodge and 1 awareness test in reverse order. We're going to reverse that. So 1 awareness and then 1 dodge. Good. Also good.
The best.
Would you like to re-roll either of those, since you have 3 fate points?
Yes, I'd like to re-roll the dodge.
Alright.
Good use of a fate point.
Yes.
As you run forward, swiftly as you can, you feel under your feet at least 2 of the tiles click down. And in such quick succession, the sounds of whirring are quite immense. You look back, you glance back, and see that the wall of spikes is now hurriedly rushing towards you. And to your left and right, you see the shininess of metal balls flying towards your face.
What?
As you run towards the door, you dodge and weave 3 of them, but are struck by one for... Oops. 1 point of damage. You now have 9 wounds, but you've made it to the door. At last, you make it to the door, turning around just in time for the spikes to slam up against your face, but to not actually be able to pierce you.
Damn.
What do you want to do? Or shall we go back to Tybalt?
We could go back to Tybalt, probably.
Tybalt, have you figured out?
Fuck this box. But nothing. Everything I come up with is just off. And when I say just off, obviously it's way more than just off. But... God damn it. Yeah, there's nothing interesting going on with Tybalt. It's way more interesting with Garvel nearly dying.
He's just pondering still.
I'm just sitting here pondering, looking at this, because it's pissing me the fuck off.
Zek, would you care to try and help or hinder him in any way?
Thrall is weary to help Tybalt, seeing as he realized that there's the limited number of times that he can help per room now.
Okay. And you don't want to hinder him?
Well, this
No.
is...
Okay.
Never mind, I guess I can't ask that. I was gonna ask if this is the only puzzle in this room, or if I'm in this room for, like, the entire game. And he gets 1 help. Someone's gonna go read a book on numbers.
Yeah, like, so if... Well, I guess my character wouldn't know this, but... So you said it's, like, 1 help and hinder per room, so if he went into another room and the puzzle was in a different room, then I would have, like, another
Yes.
help and hinder for that. Okay.
As soon as he proceeds into another room,
Your button
his
lights up
monitor, the buttons light up again on his side.
Okay.
So once Garvel walks through the door, the buttons will light up again.
again. If Garvel walks through the door.
If he ever feels like leaving the room. Now that he's so comfortably pitched up against spikes in a door.
Yes.
Garvel.
Oh, it's on me right now?
Yeah,
Oh, he's just thinking.
I'm
Oh.
literally just sitting here thinking.
Okay.
You're
So-
staring
I'm not
at-
finding any pattern in multiplication or addition. Anything to the powers. You're driving me insane.
So from that spike I took, is my character, like, does he have any blood loss or anything, or is that past critical damage?
You are not past critical. I believe you have 13 wounds in total you can take, and you've taken 9.
Okay, so my character isn't, like, currently, like, bleeding out or, like, anything?
No, he's hurt, but he's
Okay.
not, like, dying yet.
Okay. Okay.
Conversely, if you want to, I will allow your character to rest and gain 1d10 of wounds back.
Okay. I wish to rest.
Alright,
You're
roll
gonna rest on your tile.
a d10. Hey, you're gonna be fine in an hour. Good for you.
Is he inside the next room yet, or still?
No,
in the
he's still inside the room. He hasn't walked through
Yeah.
his doorway yet.
He just rested and negated everything that's happened to him.
Yes, nothing bad really happened. He's
Well,
just, he's just a little shell shocked.
I was assuming there's a spot in front of the door, like, before the door I go through, or
Yeah,
the spike's
there's
still
like
going...
there's a 1 meter square,
Yeah,
and then the door
okay.
that you're standing in, cowering in fear, trying to patch yourself up and get ready to push on through into your journey. I got this. I'm gonna
I don't know.
get this.
I don't know whoever the hell put me in here, but they're gonna pay.
Oh, they're gonna pay.
So, Thrall sees Tybalt
God damn it!
quite perplexed at the puzzle. So he decides he's gonna push the green button slowly.
Slowly push the green button. Alright. As you push the green button, you hear... Tybalt hears the mechanics within the box kind of start to vibrate and hum, and then eventually it just ticks open. And within it is a key and a vox caster.
So it literally just solved the puzzle for me? I'm mostly mad because I want to know the answer.
I think it's 749.
Fuck.
What? Alright, the way that it works is
I'm
it's
the engineering
1, 2, 3 is 6, and then you exponentiify everything else. So 2 turns to 4, 3 turns to 9, and then you keep going down.
Got it. I
I'm
was
pretty sure it's 749.
doing a whole bunch of other stuff.
I know. 8 numbers! So yes,
Alright, so key and a vox caster?
key and a vox caster.
I'm assuming the key probably goes to the door since I guess I can look in the mirror for a couple minutes.
You could.
Can I tell if I still have my box tester on me? Like,
Yes, as you kind of look around yourself and just the room in general, the walls are just plascrete, and you can feel wind kind of hitting the back of your head. And as you check over your body to see if there's any damage or anything from being moved here, you notice that your vox caster is still attached to your shoulder and chest right here.
For the record, I'm just going over your puzzle. Fuck you, it works perfectly.
Look, I know what I did. I like math. Math's my thing.
I think the most obnoxious part to me is that even if you'd given me the next number and asked for the number after that, I still wouldn't have gotten it.
Good. Alright.
Anyways, so I pull the vox caster and the key out of the box. I guess I shove the key at my ass and pull the vox caster up and call out for anyone who's answering.
Alright, Zach, you can hear Tybalt calling out through the vox caster.
Tybalt,
Does
I can
anyone
hear
hear
you.
me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Do you have any idea where I am?
From what I can see a monitor. You appear to be in a large room full of puzzles, and I can also see another monitor that has Garble on it. Actually, no, I don't know that.
Okay, if you can see this, a more pertinent question, where the hell are you?
I am in a room strapped to a chair, and I have buttons under my fingers. I can, what appears to help or hurt someone by pushing these buttons. So I have just given you a vox caster by attempting to help you.
Yeah, I noticed that. Thank you. Fuck this game.
I'm not sure to what extent I'll be able to help you in the future because I attempted to help the person in the other room and it only worked once.
Ah. Well. Balls to that.
Good. So, what do you wish to do?
Ask the Omnisci why he's forsaken me.
You get no reply.
As per usual. I thank the machine spirits for opening the box, though.
Okay.
And I proceed... Bookshelf.
Just gonna go shelf.
I'm just gonna read some fucking books on numbers. So pissed off. So mad.
Do you have literacy?
I think so.
Okay, good. You start reading books.
Okay. I'll leave the room in a minute, but Tybalt wants to do some studying. He's pretty fucking pissed off.
Tone.
Hmm?
The door's not the way out.
Oh, well, fuck that door. I break the mirror.
Which mirror do you break?
It's a one-win game, or two-win game. Yeah. I'm still gonna go over to the door. Fuck that door.
You gonna go to the door?
I'm gonna go to the door.
Alright. Outside of the room, you see 3 switches. One of the switch is connected, or you use the key, open the door, and you see a light inside that door, a bulb.
Is this like Legend of Zelda and I lose the fucking key, or can I bring that with me? Not that it's gonna unlock anything else, but it's a fucking key.
You could bring it with you, it doesn't
Okay,
really matter.
good. Maybe I collect skeleton keys, what do you know?
Open the chest, 1 rupee.
Yeah.
But as you turn the key, and you pull it out, you notice that the shutter where the keyhole is locks. And the bolt comes out again. So if you were to close the door, it would lock again.
Okay. So I take off my space Nikes and use them to prop open the door.
Good.
So there are 3 switches?
Yes. On the other side of the door, there are 3 switches. Or wait, no.
Okay. Wait, if the thing pops out when I pull the key out and the shutter does that, is it one of those curved ones where it's going to close, or is it like a deadbolt?
It's curved, like
Okay.
it's gonna it'll slam closed.
Okay.
And it'll be impossible to open again.
I was going to say, why don't I just let it...
So as you open it, you look in and you see a bulb that is currently off
Okay.
inside the doorway. And as you proceed to take about another step forward into the doorway, you feel the metallic door push against you as to slam close, and you go back with it because if you tried to get through it would crush you. It slams closed and the keyhole opens, or the shutter opens again. It's here. In the same room you were in before.
Okay.
Looking around, you notice 3 switches. One of them,
Wait, I'm in the room I started in, or
Yes.
I'm in... Okay.
in the room that you started in, next to the door, there are 3 switches.
Okay.
On these
So
switches...
those weren't in the room?
No, they weren't in the room.
Oh.
Only the light was in the room.
Oh, okay.
As you... Anyways, there's the 3 switches. Below it is a small thing that reads, one of these will show you the hint, or will grant you a clue to your escape. The door will open once more and only once more. One of these switches will turn the light on. The other 2 do nothing. You can only go into the room one more time.
I remember this fucking logic puzzle from kindergarten.
Beat it! Beat it!
I'm so angry at myself right now. Wait, they don't turn it off? They literally just do nothing?
No, they do nothing. 2 of the switches don't do anything. They have no effect on the light.
Are they like those switches?
Yeah, they're flip switches.
How the fuck don't I just flip all 3 of them? If they do nothing.
Because you need to know which one does something.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I thought you just said turn the light on, and I was like, okay.
YOLO strats?
Okay.
Choose wisely.
Why could 5-year-old Zach get this? 22-year-old Zach's like, man, this is really hard. Can we go back to Garble dying? This is just making me feel dumb.
Oh, as the door slams closed, the box, which you got help to open, the black box in the middle of the room also closes.
Okay.
Just so you know.
I mean, there wasn't anything else inside of it that I could see, right?
No.
And it's not like any light escapes the room.
Mm.
So.
Kid.
Garvel, would you like to do anything? Zach, would you
Yeah.
like to do anything?
So after resting, I wish to try and go through the door.
Alright. You open up the door. It creaks open very slowly, and you tentatively take your first steps into what appears to be a great cavernous hallway.
God damn.
You notice, looking to your left, that there is a door with a Mechanicus symbol on it. There's a sign a little ways in front of you as well. What do you want to do?
I wish to travel forward to try and read the sign.
Zach?
Hmm?
You done yet?
Never done. Wait, may I ask you a question though? I was out of character. If I successfully pick the correct one, I have to go in the room and the light has to be on for me to see the next clue. Like I can't just be like, I flip these two, I look inside, I notice like, oh it's on, and I flipped one of them and it's like, oh congratulations, fucking, because then I could just go, nope, 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 and then whatever would, I have to actually have the light on and be in the room.
You'll find out.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I flip the one on the left, the one in the middle, and the one on the right and see if anything happens.
And then you're gonna look in the room?
No.
You flip them all and
Yeah, you wouldn't answer my fucking question, so Tybalt's solving for himself. He's like, no, no, no. Okay, I guess I have to be in the fucking room.
yes. Nothing happens.
Okay.
That you notice. Anyways, so Garvel, you make your way across to the sign, and on the sign it reads, "You have now entered the Hall of Bitches." This ancient hall is dry and cavernous, just like your mom's closet. On the edge of the sign, you see a Voxcaster as well. What do you want to do? Zach, you see all of this as well.
Okay.
You can't read the sign, but you notice both of the doors, and that he sees a Voxcaster. The room is dimly lit, but you can make that out.
So I yell through my Voxcaster, "Be careful!"
Garvel, you hear a small chirp from the Voxcaster, and the words, "Be careful," echo out from it, and echo down the room.
Oh no.
What do you want to do?
Okay. So my character right now, to the left is that symbol, and ahead of me was the sign. So is there still a hallway straight ahead?
Yes, there's
or-
still a very long hallway directly in front of you. And it's very, like, you can't see the walls very well, but they're really far away, like at least 40 or 50 meters in either direction.
Okay.
And you barely notice that there are walls there. But you can't see, it's just pitch black in the distance in front of you.
And you said there's a door by where this, like, what's near the symbol? Is it just a symbol on the wall, or is there actually like
There's
a
a symbol
window?
on the door that was next
On
to
the
your
door.
door. And it is
Okay.
the symbol of the Mechanicus.
Okay. I wish to travel to the Mechanicus door.
Okay. You get to the Mechanicus door, and you notice there are no locks or any way to open the door. It is just like a straight sheet that is
Okay.
indented into the wall a little bit. And a small illumination on the door reads, "Testing still in progress."
Oh shit. It's between me going down a long hallway that's dark or going in the room that has. Well, I've already been down a long, dark hallway of doom, so can I attempt to try and open the door?
Can you roll a strength test for me? You grab onto the door, but you can't really get a good like grip on it. So all of your attempts to pry the door open fail.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, if I like flip two of the switches to see like whatever, and I go into the room and the lights if the light's not on, then I know which switch it is. But if it is on, I can't go back into the room again, and I would just have to guess between those two. And if I guessed, I mean, you said I have to be in the room with the light on. So, how does that work? Like, how do I solve that? And I don't mean like, how do I mean, if I figure it out, since I can only go into the room once.
You have to figure it out.
Well, I'm saying, like, am I just like, okay, so I know that it isn't, I now know it's the switch on the right, I turn off the one in the middle, and I, like, let myself go into the room and get locked in there, or, like, because I can't open the door again to go back in, like, if I go out to turn one of them off or something. Do I have to physically be in the room? Do I have to be, like...
You'll find out.
Okay,
it's just a test. Sorry, bro.
Okay, so if I fail, am I just trapped in this room again? I can't...
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Fucking worst scumbag DM.
Garvel, what do you want to do while he's pondering?
Okay. Well, if I have no other way to go, then I can't open the door. I'm gonna go to try and retrieve the Voxcaster then, and try and contact whoever just warned me.
Alright. You walk over to the Voxcaster. There's a deafening silence in the room that you notice. You pick up the Voxcaster and do whatever you want with it.
Okay, I say silently to the Voxcaster, who's there?
This is Zach. I'm trapped in a room, strapped to a chair. I have buttons under my fingers, video cameras. I can see Tybalt and you, and I can help you or hinder you. This is what I have gathered.
I ask, how the hell did we manage to get in here?
I have a feeling that this is Neelis' fault.
Good.
This is all the Voxcaster?
Yeah, you can hear this too.
There we go.
Damn it, Billy.
I have no clue where Neelis is. I can only see you and Tybalt.
Do you have any idea where Tybalt is?
Tybalt is in a room trying to solve a puzzle right now. I was also able to almost kill you by pushing this red button.
Thanks. I noticed that back there. That
Be wary of pushing that button again.
you better.
Well, threatening the guy who has the red button.
Well,
Yeah.
But Garvel, you have to see that this is a puzzle. We don't know whether the red button may be able to help us in the future. We're not sure yet.
Okay. Do you have any visibility down this hallway I'm about to attempt to go down? I've tried to open this door, but I cannot get through it, so I must now go down this hallway.
I can only see, presumably, what you can see through a monitor.
Yes, it's very dark. You can barely make out Garvel. You could attempt, obviously, to use your psychic abilities, if you have any, to see, but other than that, you have no real way of seeing anything more than he can really see.
Okay.
Okay, so can I do that? Can I do some kind of perception to try and help
What are
him?
your ability? You have inflict. You only have damage dealing ones, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think I actually have.
What was that deja vu one he had? Was that?
That's to make someone repeat something.
Yeah, they repeat their action again.
Oh,
at the end of
okay.
the last turn.
So I only have like ones that can.
Help in combat, really.
Yeah, and like dialogue kind of ones, like when I'm speaking with people, like
Mhm.
deception.
Well, deception is just a passive power. It's not psychic.
Oh right. Oh okay.
It's just like, I would like to lie to him, and I don't want to roleplay it. Roll.
So no, I'm not able to make out anything of value through this monitor.
Okay. Seeing as I have no choice, I guess I will travel down this hallway ahead of me and hope that there won't be traps and death. So okay, I step forward.
You start walking down the hallway.
Yeah.
I flip the switch on the left and the right to the up position, leaving the one in the middle down, or on the on position. And I walk on the
So
right.
left and right are on, and the middle's off.
Yes.
Okay.
So I walk into the room, or I open the door to check, I suppose.
All right. You open the door, and you notice that the light is on.
Okay.
The door stays open for about 3 seconds.
Can I reach the switches from where I am, or no?
You're not inside the room.
I know, I'm saying, so I can reach the switches?
Yes.
Then I flip the one on the right to off.
You flip the right one off, but before you can notice, the door slams shut.
Okay. So now what? Because I can't open the door again.
Nope.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So,
No.
okay. So I give up on that venture.
I'm well aware. You just have one less piece of the puzzle, I guess.
Okay. So. Because I had to be in the room while the light was on to see the hint. Okay.
Maybe.
Right.
So anyways, Garble, you're walking down the hall of bitches. And you start walking for about maybe 10 minutes or so, and you hear little skitterings along the edges of the area that you're in. It's almost like you're in a jungle inside. There are not trees, but things growing out of the ground, twisting and writhing with vines growing towards the ceiling, and large rocks obfuscate the landscape around you.
So, right now you're saying that I'm going down this hallway and there's like this vegetation stuff going like down the walls and stuff like that? Is that what you're trying to say? And there's rocks?
There's vegetation
or
all over. There's vegetation going up the walls, and then
this
there's
is
vines
still
and stuff falling all
this
over.
is still a hallway though, right? This isn't like a cavern or anything, is it?
No, this is still a hallway, yes.
Okay. Okay. I still wish to continue forward, just like cautiously.
Alright, Zach, what do you want to do?
I suppose I go look at the mirrors, because that's the only other thing of interest in the room.
Alright. Which mirror do you wish to look at?
You said one on the floor, one on the ceiling?
Mhm.
Are they directly above and below each other?
Yes.
Look down, because it's easier.
Alright. You look down and you see your reflection.
Okay, I look up.
You look up and you see your reflection.
Wow, what are the fucking odds? I pull some spare parts out, craft a makeshift hammer, and break one of them.
Which one?
All of them.
Which one? Which order do you break them in?
I prefer to have glass shards raining down on me before I fall to my death, so I'll break the one above me.
Alright. As you shatter the one above you, the glass trickles down around you, and you notice that there is a rather large hole where the mirror used to be. That looks like you could climb into it.
How tall is the ceiling in this room?
If you pulled a bookshelf, you'd probably be able to get up to there.
How big are the bookshelves that I can move them?
You can pull them down.
Oh. Oh, you're saying if I topple it instead
Yes,
of...
if you toppled
Oh.
it and pulled it over, you could probably
Okay,
get
so
it.
it's... Then again, Tybalt is tall, but even so, it's only like, what? Like 9 or like 3 meters off the ground or something?
Mhm.
Like, okay. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll topple that and climb up there, see what's going on.
Okay.
Is that going to cover the other mirror if I do that?
Yes.
I step off to the side so I'm not standing on the mirror and break that.
Okay.
Zach watches and yells, Tybalt, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know at this point.
We're doing science.
So, Tybalt, it appears that when Garble entered the other room, that my switches reset for being able to help and hinder him. So, if you can feasibly get into another room, it may be the case that I will be able to help you again.
Okay.
But that is all that I know from here.
I'll keep that in mind. So anyways, I stepped off to the side and broke the mirror. I'm not going to tell myself what I saw. At least I assume not. Otherwise, I find the solution to all of the following problems. Would you like to describe what is beneath that mirror? No? Tybalt just doesn't see anything?
No.
He just breaks the mirror and gives up on life?
Yep.
Okay.
He breaks the mirror, and as soon as he does so, water starts to flow into the room
Good.
rather fast.
Alright. So, we don't even have to knock over the bookcase anymore. I'm just going to wait for the water to rise and go up the chute that way.
Your tech priest mechadendrites would make it impossible for you to swim in that depth of water.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and topple that bookcase and begin my climb.
Good. Alright. Eventually...
How fucking heavy is my arm?
What?
I have one mechadendrite and it's like, it can't even hold a gun. Well, that's
It
lack of
can.
dexterity.
It's
but...
just not dexterous enough to. It's stronger than you are.
Okay. And I'm just lugging this thing around.
Yep. Tech priest.
Fucking strong, I guess.
Pretty much. Anyways, you knock over the bookcase. Drag it over. The water is now about at your knees.
Okay.
Climb on top of the bookcase, and now it's a little unstable because of all the water under it, making your buoyancy and actually changing it.
Mm-hmm.
But you manage to leap off of the top of the bookcase, grab onto where the mirror was broken, and climb into this little crawl space.
Okay.
Or vent, as it were. You're now in a fairly long vent, but you can see light in the distance of it. There's only one way to go.
Okay, I go that way.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll wait for the water. See what it has to say.
You could.
I could.
You make your way down the vent. You come upon a room that's just a very small, square room with a drain in the middle. There's a single door leading out of the room with a Mechanicus logo on it.
So it's just a room with a drain and a door. Literally nothing else that I can see.
Nothing else that you can see from there.
I don't trust your roll perception check.
You're gonna do a roll perception check. Go for it. Roll a d100.
This is never gonna work. Damn it. The box is just one. Oh wait. Oh, I did. Okay. Nope. I see everything.
Yeah, you don't see anything different than I described.
Scumbag DOD is not very good for Tybalt.
If only Sure Strike worked with perception check.
Oh yeah.
So I guess I worked my way over the door?
So you're gonna climb out of the vent?
Huh? Oh, well.
You're still in the vent looking down into the room right now.
Oh. You said it only goes one way, so I mean, it's either that or go back to the flooding room
Yeah,
where I'm
good.
gonna drown.
You could do that.
I could do that.
Giving you options, man. Maybe you don't want to be in this world anymore.
I really don't.
Alright.
Alright, so I jump down the vent and stuff.
Alright, can you roll a dodge chance for me?
That's also 100?
Do 100. It's an agility test.
Good!
Have my buttons for Tybalt reset when he
Not yet, no. The red one is still on, by the way.
Go for it. I literally almost rolled a 100. I don't think you could do much worse to me.
Are you gonna try and fuck him over?
No.
Okay.
My legs are already broken. You might as well just drive the spike through my head.
Alright, so you jump down out of the vent, and as you do so, you land on the grate of the drain, which, under your pressure, starts to give way.
Good.
But you are able, just in time, to clamber to the side and grab on. As you do this, a torrent of water shoots out of the vent of the now flooded room and down into the drain, making it very difficult for you to actually get up. But eventually you do get up and are facing the door.
Okay.
And all of the water's going down the drain. It's doing so in a timely manner. It's
Yes.
pretty much evening out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The room will not fill up. It's just falling directly into the drain, and nothing else is getting wet, really.
Okay. Now, do I have to roll another perception check to see if I see anything, or
There's nothing really
there's
to
nothing?
the room.
Okay. So then I just head towards the door to try and get out.
Okay. You walk through the door, or you walk up to the door, and you see that there's a single latch, which you pull, and the door raises itself. You walk through, and the door slams down behind you.
Okay.
And you are now in a very large, cavernous room, hallway, with a sign in front of you, and another door.
Oh, no.
Another door to my right. Yes. But a hallway in the other direction.
No, the door's to your right, and the hallway's in front of you.
Oh.
I already know where this is going.
So
walk
when
out
I-
the door, there's another door to my right and a hallway to my left.
No.
Okay.
There's a hallway.
Why is the door on my right? Did I walk out like a crab?
You walked out going forward. The door would be on your right.
Oh, because it's still open.
Yes.
Okay. So I thought you were saying there was a door on my right.
he
not the
thought it
door
was
on-
closed, yeah.
Yeah.
He thought-
I thought it was closed. I was like, I don't get it.
You shut the door behind you, it's...
Yeah, I shut the door
Behind
behind me. Now there's a hallway in front of me.
Yes.
Okay. Got this.
Dampened.
So how similar do these two monitors look to me right now? Like, assuming that I can see like Tybalt on one and Garvel's on the other, how similar do they look?
They look very similar to you. And the buttons have just reset.
Okay, so I say Tybalt, my buttons have just reset for your room as you entered the new room. Now it appears that you are in a place that looks very much like Garvel's. You two may be near each other.
How close is Garvel to dying?
Garvel, are you okay? Or wait, can
He
he?
could just answer
Okay,
you.
now can you talk to you now?
Yeah, yeah.
You're all three in the
Garvel,
same
how
chat.
close to dying did you come?
I took a good hit to the arm, but I should be okay.
Alright, just making sure, because I got fucked by some puzzles, so...
Always
things are
hated
not
those.
looking well.
Okay.
I
Can
guess
you-
I start
can
walking
you
down
hear
the
each
hallway.
other? Can you two hear each other when you're talking?
Over the
Or
They
box.
can only hear each other over the Voxcaster.
Yeah. I suppose I make my way forward in the hopes that I don't die. It's either that or go back into the empty room that's not gonna flood.
As you're walking forward, do you just pass the sign, or do you want to go and read it?
I'll go read the sign.
Alright. It repeats that you are now in the Hall of Bitches.
Good.
And
I don't see Millie anywhere.
You continue walking forward. Garvel, what do you want to do?
I still wish to continue forward,
Alright.
knowing
felt so
knowing
much
that
better
there
this
must
game
be
last week.
there must be some way that this hallway links up over to where Tybalt is.
Okay, so as you continue walking forward, the sound of heavy breathing and skittering gets more pronounced, to where it's almost like a dull roar in the distance. Zek, would you like to do anything? Just so you know, Zek, when you were looking at the monitors, you noticed that the place that Tybalt came out was the other door next to where Garvel came out. So they are both at the same origin point for this room.
So
So what you're trying to tell him is it's one solid wall there, or is it a room in between? Like I know
You guys
I don't
are
know
in the
this.
same. Like,
We're in
out
the
of
same
character.
hall.
You guys
thing?
are in the same hallway. You came in at like the same place too. That
Yeah.
door with the Mechanicus symbol that you saw was the door that he just.
It's
came
the
out
same
of.
door again.
Yeah.
So it's not
Okay, so-
rude.
So I let them know that I think both of you entered this room from the same place. Are you sure you can't find each other?
I'll keep continuing down this hallway in hopes to find Tybalt. We'll see.
I think you've entered from the same spot, so be careful about going too far. He would probably be closer to the door that you entered.
So you're
So
both
should
just
I just
Wait.
continue forward and should he backtrack, or should I continue forward and he continue forward
Well,
and eventually
yeah,
we'll kill each other?
You guys should judge how far you went.
Yeah. Okay, out of character here, Darius, didn't you say that his door was like on the opposite side? Like, so like, isn't he in a separate hallway that's mine, or is he in the exact same hallway?
This is the same hallway.
Oh, okay.
You're both
I
in
thought
the
I,
same-
I thought
Same
I thought you
hallway,
were
and we both
I thought
came
you
in
were
the same-
saying that it was another hallway, like side by side. That there's like a wall in between. That's what I thought.
No,
Okay.
you guys are both in the same hallway. You just entered in that other
Okay.
hallway into the same room you're in.
So,
Okay.
How come he
So-
saw my door and I didn't see his?
You did? That was the door to your right.
So I turn around and start making my way back to where the door was, knowing that if I go ahead, that something is probably there.
Alright, Zach. Do you want to help or hinder them? You now have 2 buttons that are lit up, so you probably have 2 helps and 2 hinders.
I would assume one thing that I was thinking was I wasn't sure if I use, since it's just one room, if I use one of them, I wasn't sure whether it would use them both for that room or not. Like, is it per room, or do I know?
You don't know for sure, but
Okay. I'll hit the green one on Gargle's side on my right.
for Garble?
Yeah.
Okay. You hit the green button, and as soon as you do, all of the buttons turn yellow
Oh no.
and completely reset. What do you want to do?
They all popped up again?
Yes. As soon as you push the button, all of them just turned yellow and then popped back up. The one that you pressed popped back up.
Which means I
Guys.
can't make a green selection on it.
Guys, we have a problem.
Another
What's
one?
that?
I just pushed the green button for Garble to try and help you guys, and now they have all changed and they've all turned yellow.
Computer's not a fan of me, eh?
I'm not sure now whether my actions will be able to help you guys or kill you, so now I have to be very careful.
I'm not liking my life so much right now. Hit the red button for me, see if it does anything.
I don't even have a red button anymore.
Are they all still yellow?
They're all
Everybody.
the same. They're all the
Hit
same.
them all 4.
No.
Hit both of mine.
I'm not going to kill you.
Someone's gonna do it. Might as well be you.
I have a feeling there might be something ahead, so I'm coming back to group up with you in hopes that we don't encounter something in this hallway.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
keep going forward.
And Zach, you're not going to do anything right now?
I don't have to do anything else.
Alright, after about maybe 30 or 40 minutes of walking between the two of you, you realize that in this cavernous hallway of near darkness, it is very difficult to find each other, because Tybalt has reached the end of the footprints that are nearby, and Garvel, you've just been wandering around and you haven't seen him, and it's been quite a while, because you've only
Okay.
been in that room, or you'd only been in that room for about a half
It only
an
took
hour
me,
prior.
yeah, it only took me like 20 minutes or something, and a bit more to go down there, yeah.
So you definitely know that you've missed each other at least one time.
So now Tybalt is
So now
headed
Tybalt
to
is
yeah, and I'm back
he's
to
beginning
where
to hear the heavy breathing and chittering of movement around the edges.
Garen?
Okay, so I'm gonna push the button that turned them all to yellow. I'm gonna push that same one again because it popped up, right?
so the garble
Garble's
button.
original green button.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna push that one again.
Alright, can you roll 1d6 for me? Alright, all of a sudden, from the doorway that Garble is now actually, the original doorway that you both came through to enter the room, floodlights turn on the top of the room, and light, they cascade all the way towards the back, lighting up the entire area. The area is dense vegetation on top and kind of more sparse vegetation and rocks on the bottom. As they light up, you can clearly see the path that both of you have taken, though divergent, similar to each other. And as the lights reach the back of the room, you hear female shrieks. Scary?
Does Tybalt, not the character Tybalt, but does Zach even know what that is from, or has he seen that?
I don't know.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Don't fall into the
Okay.
detail.
Yeah. Okay. You'll have to see that later. Okay. So, I assume that when we were traveling between these two places and stuff, like, our characters, like, my character was walking slow and stuff like that, so, like, the travel times that took to get between those two places was us walking, like, slow and stuff going there, right? Because we're in the dark. Okay. So, is it, like, actually possible, like, is it visible for me to see Tybalt way down at the far end here right now, or?
You can't see him, but you do definitely know which way he was going, because you can tell from his footprints which ones were him.
Okay.
Though you can't see him, you could easily track him.
So, can I, so since the lights came back on, can I turn and, like, start running back that way, because I know he went the wrong way?
Yes.
Okay. So I wish to do that. I wish to turn around and start heading towards Tybalt.
Alright, you turn around and start booking it towards Tybalt. Tybalt, the shrieking is actually very close to you,
Okay.
coming from the sides of the hallway. What do you want to do?
So the lights are on.
Yes, the lights are on.
Are there two sets of footprints for?
You don't
Garble,
see
'cause-
any sets of footprints.
Oh, okay.
You can only see your footprints leading back. You
Okay.
don't see his.
So Zane, I don't see you anywhere. Lights are on. Convenient, but stuff. Yeah.
I'm making my way back. I definitely passed you somewhere on the way here, so
Should I wait here for you, or should I double back in the direction I came from?
we should probably try to meet up.
Well, it would happen either way if I stayed where I was, or if I
Well, yeah.
came back. Should I expedite the process by heading towards you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna flip around and
Okay. As you guys end this conversation, the lights begin to flicker above you.
So, in an effort to make sure he doesn't run past me, how wide is this hallway?
It's like 80 meters wide.
Oh, well, fuck that
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
I was thinking it was a nice narrow hallway.
But like mine with the
It's
four
it's
squares.
about it's about 80 meters wide and about 60 meters tall and an unknown distance long.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just sit down and start having my mechadendrite slap the ground.
Alright.
Do a little song.
Huh?
Do a little song with your
Yeah.
Megadeth.
It's the song of his people.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't want to be.
I pull out my didgeridoo.
Can we do Marco Polo till we look on each other?
You can.
I have a bad feeling that would, yeah, cause I already know what you're gonna do if we do that. Okay.
Should I not be making noise?
Yes, you can hear his slapping on the Vogscaster.
Okay.
Anyways. Yeah, so after about another maybe 2 minutes or so, the lights just completely shut off again.
Okay.
It's now insanely dark because your eyes had just adjusted to the light. So it's now even harder to find your way.
So the button that I pushed down, the yellow one, is it still down now?
Yes, it's now unlit and down.
Okay, so it went dark, it's down, the other three are up.
Yeah, the other three are still usable.
Okay, I don't want to push any of them yet. I tell them that they should still continue to be.
Garvel, what do you want to do?
Hmm.
You still haven't found Tybalt, but you know that you're close to where you were before.
I contact Tybalt by the vox comm and I say, well, since we are unable to see each other, we should probably make some kind of noise or some kind of way that we could meet each other.
I'm already ahead of you on that one.
Okay. Well, I don't know that you're doing that, or can I hear
the Voxcaster?
Okay.
And he just hears slapping. He doesn't know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, he didn't ask him why. You just hear.
Yeah.
I'm just here.
I'm going down this hallway and all I hear is freaking bang and shit.
I'm slapping.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm slapping my mechadendrite against the ground in an attempt to make sound for you to follow, or head towards, or follow. Towards.
I will be there shortly.
Okay. I'm gonna try and not do anything wrong again.
Alright, Tybalt, as you continue to wail on the ground with your mechadendrite, the sound of shrieking increases into a near-deafening cacophony, as it's quite obvious that they are approaching you, and then all of a sudden they just stop.
Yeah, I don't like this. I'm stopping. I'm moving like 5 feet forward. In the hopes that they can't see me.
You are currently in a very lightly vegetated area. If you want to run towards the side.
I thought we were in like a dank hallway. When the fuck did vegetation...
There was vegetation coming down the walls
vines
and stuff.
and shit
Yeah.
on the ceiling and rocks on the bottom too.
How long are the vines?
They reach up to the ceiling, like 60 meters.
Okay, I pull one down from the wall, walk to the other end with it, and create like a little tripwire.
While he's doing this, like, because I was gonna say we can't see, so like, does he even know it's like vines? Like,
Well,
the lights
saw
were
when
on,
the lights
so
were on.
oh, okay.
There were
Okay.
vines coming down.
Okay, I was just making sure he like saw that there was that. Okay.
All right, roll a strength test for me, Zach.
Is that
D100. Every test is a D100. You reach up and grab a nearby vine and pull as hard as you can, but no matter how hard you try, the vine seems quite resilient to your attempts to rip it out.
I climbed the vine.
Will you roll an agility test?
Oh no.
You start climbing the vine and you get like maybe 15 or so feet off of the ground before you lose your grip and you fall down, making an incredibly loud thud as you hit the dirt.
Good.
Garvel, you can actually hear a bit of a muted thud in the distance.
Success.
Plan! As you hit the ground, very... actually, no. Garvel, what do you want to do?
I asked Tybalt if that was him.
I assume so.
Well, I don't know.
It felt
I
like it
really
was
don't-
me.
Good.
Okay, so I try to approach the area which the noise came from, but I can't really see well because it's dark. So.
All right. Zach, roll a perception check.
It's P.
All right.
Nailed it, finally.
Finally, I got this. As you hit the ground and respond to Zane's inquiry, you look around and notice the amount of kind of pale green in the distance isn't matching the vegetation that you were just climbing on.
In what
And-
distance? Because I'm up against the wall and there's like endless hallway in either direction.
You're not up against a wall.
I'm
So
close to the
this-
fucking wall.
You're close to it. You're not up against it though.
Okay, fine.
But
Oh,
So
I
you
can't
said-
imagine I fell like 40 feet back. I was only 15 feet up unless I went, huh, when I lost my grip.
but yeah.
Or is it-
Here,
And looking all around you, you see eyes watching you.
All around me? Or
All around you.
Good.
As far as you can tell, complete circle.
I have a quick question because you said he can see like a sort of greenish, like a different color like that and stuff. How many feet like of visibility do we actually have in this pitch black? Can we actually not see like right in front of us, or do we have like a couple feet?
You could probably see about 10 feet in front of you before it gets really hard to notice things.
About 10 feet in front of you. Okay.
With Tybalt's expert perception, that he just pulled out of his ass there,
Yeah.
he's looking about 30 feet or so.
Okay.
30 feet out is where I see the eyes?
Yes.
So
Okay, so they're not within that 10-foot bubble?
No.
Okay. Also, you said the green that doesn't match the vegetation. Like I said, is that up against the wall? Is that off towards the endless hallways, or is that towards the other side of the wall, or is that up on the ceiling?
You see the flecks of that where the eyes are just
Okay, so basically surrounding me?
basically
Okay.
surrounding you, and it looks odd and different from the vegetation that you were just climbing on and that you've seen as you've walked through here.
Alright. I'm not feeling so lucky right now, so... if these are my last words. I hated today.
Tell my wife I said hello.
Yeah. Tell Karen I said sup.
As you hear, as this comes over the Voxcaster, Zane, you can actually hear this, not too far in the distance from you. So I'm going to assume that you're going to run to meet up with him.
Also,
Yeah.
I pull out my last pistol.
Oh,
And I put my
as-
dagger
as-
on my arm.
As I run to him, let's say I say over the Voxcaster, is there anything you can do, Zek, to help Tybalt? Because I know obviously something is about to happen.
So I can't see what the buttons are anymore, but I already helped you guys once. I'm assuming that there's a 2/3 chance that I will kill you pushing any of these buttons.
Go for it.
So
Hinder.
hinder you.
If you set me
So
on
I'm-
fire, I'll try and impart that onto these eyes.
Do you two want me to try and push a button?
I mean,
Yes.
if you want to
Yeah.
wait like 30 seconds and I can see what these eyes are, go
Yeah.
for it. But otherwise, I don't imagine it getting much worse. They don't seem friendly.
Hit the damn button.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the last one that I just pushed that turned on the lights. Was that on
That
the
was
left?
that was the far left button.
Wait, was the far left? I
Yeah.
thought it was.
But it was
It was
Garvel's.
Yeah, it was
help
Garvel's
button.
help button, which is the far left, and then on the right for your left hand is the hinder button. Then on the left, is it mirrored for me, or is it the exact same thing?
Wait, I thought I hit. I thought
Look,
I hit.
look, all you gotta do is say you want to press either Garvel or Tybalt's. We're just gonna go, because you remember which ones they were.
Okay.
It doesn't matter the actual physical button location.
Yeah.
Especially to me, because I'm going off of if it was Garvel or Tybalt.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna push the one that I think is Tybalt's hinder button.
Tybalt's hinder button?
I want to try and push that one.
Can
But
you
it's
roll a d6 for me? Alright. As you roll this, or as you press the button, a very odd scent enters the room for you too.
God.
And as this scent gets more pungent and severe, I guess, all of the eyes around you start to skitter away, almost in fear of it.
You've done good for now. I've got an
What
extra
happened?
2 minutes to live. Everything's scurried away. Pretty sure we're fucked. Possibly literally.
As you say this, Garvel finally meets up with you.
Oh, thank God.
Well, it looks like we have another problem on our
I
hands.
give him a man hug. The most manly I can muster. It's about a 5 out of 10.
Roll for man. Roll fellowship. I'm not joking.
Oh.
Roll fellowship.
Dude, can I roll
Damn
two?
it.
Can it be like a high five? Can I roll two?
Well,
You should probably roll too,
Because otherwise you're gonna murder me yourself.
All right,
Okay.
so you both go in for a man hug,
Do our blasters malfunction and we shoot each other?
and
And
For
Tybalt
some
felt
reason-
drunk.
for some reason when you hold each other close, Tybalt kind of has an NRB going on, and yeah, Zane, you miss your grab and you sort of cup his ass.
Yeah.
Good.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, is this gonna go anywhere? How does that make you feel, Zane?
I back away awkwardly.
Is this going somewhere? All right.
Tybalt questions a few things, but then moves on.
Good. Dark Heresy, now with gay undertones.
I
Still
don't think
better
we're gonna go anywhere.
So
But then I gotta see.
Anyways, alright, so as you guys pull away from your very awkward and curious hug,
God damn it! I wasted it on the perception check.
you hear a large thudding in the distance.
Mom.
Not far in the distance, mind you. Maybe 40 feet or so to both of your left. Well, to your left.
To who's left?
Wait.
So if you entrance, hallway end,
Okay.
the left.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Where are we positioned in this
Because
hallway
we're up
right now?
against
Is
the right wall.
You're up
right?
against the right wall. You're maybe 3 or 4 meters away from, or you're about 5 meters away from the right wall.
this where this thing is right now is about
It's towards
down
the center
it's
of the
down
room.
the hall. It's down the hall ahead of us a bit and towards the center, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
We should probably get moving, don't you think, Zane?
Yes. But which direction do we go?
Well, we came from the direction you just came.
Yeah.
You had to double back towards me, and then double back again. So
And-
I say we just keep moving forward. I don't like
Yeah.
this place.
As much as we want to go for a swim or go to the spike walls again.
Did Zek tell you about the water?
well, he can hear you talking.
Yeah.
Well, no. I'm saying at any point in time during the game, did Zek mention that I nearly drowned to Zane, or is Zane just
Well,
that
I heard
good?
the water rushing in. But
No.
Other than that, I don't think he knows.
Okay, I didn't know he even heard that. So.
Yeah, the Voxcaster was on.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, you guys start running down, I'm assuming towards the opposite end of the hallway from where you entered.
That's our hope.
As you do this, the thudding starts to intensify, and it's pretty obvious that you're being chased, and the chittering has returned on the sides. You continue to run through rocks and highly annoying vegetation that hits you in the face and just kind of...
Oh, so there's vegetation now in front of us, not just on the side of the wall?
Well, no, there's vines drop down from the ceiling and stuff, too.
So like
it's not
60
the
meter
wall.
vines that are
Yeah.
dropping. Okay.
Varric, can you roll 1d100 for me? And Zach, can you roll a d100 for me?
Oh, I thought you said Zach.
Oh. Did you say Zach?
No, Zach.
Okay.
Tybalt. Tybalt rolled. You didn't need to roll anything.
But you would have done much better than I did.
Yeah. Anyways, as you guys are running, Tybalt ends up tripping and getting wrapped up in some of the vines.
Good.
Garvel, you are fine, and you notice about maybe 10 or 15, 3 meters or so, 3 to 5 meters after running past where he tripped. The chittering is now all around you, and yeah, it's closing in.
Till he gives up on life.
So basically, we have some kind of material coming into the room. We could hear something in the middle of the hallway down where we travel, and now it sounds like I'm surrounded. Okay. And we're still in the dark during all this,
You said it
right?
was wrapped up.
Yes, it's very dark.
Okay.
You're not completely wrapped up, but like you're tripped and you're caught, so you're just kind of.
So
like
it's basically
pulling
just
against
around
it.
my leg. It's not like
Yeah.
I didn't trip and go, whoa.
Yeah, no, it's like you're like a leg snagged, and then maybe your arm
Well,
or shoulder or something. So
okay.
It's kind of twisted up in it.
So,
Alright, well,
so
I start hacking
since
away with my knife while he's doing whatever.
since we're like surrounded, and I know that Tybalt's probably behind me still as we're traveling down this hallway, can I fire off a shot down the distance of the hallway to try and attempt like just to light up for a brief moment?
Don't you use a standard hunting rifle?
Yeah.
You could fire it, and it would light up like
Right in
the
front of you.
immediate area
Yeah.
for like a quarter
No.
of like a tenth of a second, maybe.
Are las weapons heat-based?
Yeah.
Because they're lasers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could I potentially set the vines on fire, which would not be very intelligent now that I know that they're dangling in front of us, but
You could try.
if I had a stray shot, is there a possibility that it would do that?
Mhm.
Okay. So,
Or if you want, I will let you, with your tech priestiness, take a tech use test, and if you pass, you can just overcharge your shot, setting the vines on fire. Guaranteed. Do you want to do that?
I'm pretty much gonna die either way. Might as well go out in a blaze of not so
Wait,
much glory.
Which one are you doing?
The Tech Priest overcharge shot.
Tech use overcharge?
Tech use overcharge, yeah.
Yeah.
Because what was my other option?
Just firing